I initially thought I wouldn't film for a while. She looks Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. This is me sitting in my room and soaking in the sun. The warmth of sun feels like a quiet hug from the universe. It's soft, reassuring and full of love. It also reminds me that even in my mess, I'm cared for. And here I am giving away all my worries, my fears, my pain to something greater than myself. Praying is my way of surrendering it all. It's my moment of trust, of letting go, of finding relief in the chaos. Honestly, life feels heavy right now, emotionally, mentally, all over the place. But sitting here, soaking in the sun, I feel a little lighter and a little more held. This rosary was my grandmother's, and holding it feels like she's still here with me. I initially thought I wouldn't film for a while because my skin's been breaking out pretty badly and I didn't feel confident enough to be in front of the camera. But honestly, I just love filming too much to let this hold me back. I mean, it's just a phase and it's gonna pass, so it's okay. Actually, this is so weird because I mean, I've filmed myself before, of course, but this is weird. I low-key feel very exposed. I'm done with my morning rituals. I worked out. I didn't film myself working out because it's really uncomfortable for me. I freshened up and prayed. Also soaked in some sun. I've also applied this turmeric and honey based on my skin. As you can see, it's known to help with inflammation. I'm sipping on my ginger tea and having masala oats. You know, I've noticed that a lot of people don't like masala oats, but I absolutely love them. I also added some chia seeds to my oats, which are great for my skin, and ginger tea is great for boosting immunity and digestion. I'll have my breakfast now. After this, I'm going to journal and then maybe catch up on reading after that. So I'll see you guys. I started journaling during COVID and it's been about 4 years now. Journaling has been my safe space, my quiet refuge, and in many ways my guide. It's where I meet myself fully with no mask, no pretenses. More than just an act of reflection, journaling has helped me navigate my spiritual journey. It's taught me the answers I'm seeking about life, about the world, are often waiting quietly within me. Stops moving. There's something so deeply fulfilling about being in my own space for me, whether I'm journaling, working out, reading, or just being in my own space. Like society often tells us to hustle, network, and keep pushing forward, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I want the slow life, which in today's world is very difficult. But yeah, I try my best to keep myself grounded. For me, my energy is sacred. I feel like I recharge best and I'm the most connected to myself when I'm at home, like in my own space. And as far as I remember, I've always been a homebody. Like, I like the idea of going out, having fun with friends, and just experiencing stuff. And I do want to do that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just scared to put myself out there like that, and just scared to come out of my comfort zone. I'm reading this book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I read this beautiful paragraph and it really struck me. I want to read it out for you guys as well. So it says, the Buddha says that pain or suffering arises through desire or craving, and that to be free of pain, we need to cut the bonds of desire. All cravings are the mind seeking salvation or fulfillment in external things, and in the future as a substitute for the joy of being. As long as I'm my mind, I'm those cravings, those needs, wants, attachments, and aversions, and apart from them, there's no I. accept as a mere possibility, an unfulfilled potential, a seed that has not yet sprouted. In that state, even my desire to become free or enlightened is just another craving for fulfillment or completion in the future. So don't seek to become free of desire or achieve enlightenment. Become present, be there as the observer of the mind. Instead of quoting the Buddha, be the awakened one, which is what the word Buddha means. This is one of the best books that I've read. Looks so bad. Just hide it. Or should I wear a mask from now onwards in my videos? What should I do? I started crocheting last year, but creativity has always been a big part of who I am. Even as a child, I loved exploring different crafts. My mom used to knit and I learned a bit from watching her, but it was only last year during one of the most challenging times in my life that I truly took up crocheting as a hobby. I was struggling physically with acne and emotionally with the weight of everything happening in my personal and professional life. Crocheting became my escape then. It was the one thing that allowed my mind to quiet down. Crocheting feels like therapy to me. It's a moment where I'm just present, letting my hands create while my mind rests. It reminds me how beautiful it is to slow down and enjoy the little things. I've realized over time that I'm someone who loves creating, whether it's through crafts, writing, or creating videos. Just anything that allows me to express myself. When I crochet, there are no thoughts, no chaos, just the rhythm of the hook and the yarn. Back then, it gave me a sense of peace I desperately needed. I know we can't heal by avoiding our emotions, but back then, when everything felt so overwhelming, crocheting gave me the break I needed. It's been about 7 or 8 months since I last crocheted. I had to stop because I was straining my eyes too much, and my mom told me to take a break. Life's been so busy since I moved to Delhi, but crocheting is something I always hold close to my heart. There's something so magical about creating something beautiful out of nothing. This little bag charm I'm making here is one of the cutest things I've made, and it reminds me why I love this craft so much. It's not just about the finished product, it's about the process, the calm and the happiness it brings me. And I think no matter what, I'll always come back to it. She looks kinda angry though. As I was filming this, I wasn't feeling my most confident. Going makeup free and showing my acne on camera is a big step for me. There was a time when these small dots on my face would hold me back, making me feel like I wasn't enough. But I've realized that I can't let something like acne stop me from pursuing what I love. Creating videos is not just a hobby for me. It's so much more. It's a way of healing, of expressing myself, and of reconnecting with my inner child. The little girl who used to hide and was so scared of being seen, this is my way of telling her that we are here now and we are doing this. It's my way of making her happy and proud, reminding her that she deserves to take up space and shine. I've dealt with acne the whole year last year, and it was really traumatizing for me because that was one of the reasons why I had to quit my job. And it might not be a big deal for other people, but for me this is really traumatizing. I finally found the courage to follow my heart and start this YouTube channel after hiding away for years, and it's only been a month. This is something that really makes me happy, but I don't know how I'm going to continue. The condition of my skin is pretty bad. It's 7:50 a.m. right now. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I just kept on thinking how am I going to continue this now? I mean, of course my skin's gonna get better. It's not like I'm going to die or something, but it's just that it took a lot of courage for me to put myself out there like this. And if I take a break, I know that it'll be difficult for me to come back. When I was dealing with acne last year, I took it very lightly and I went to work even when my skin condition was really bad. So this time I can't take this lightly. I used to keep saying that 2024 was really fucked up, especially because I lost people I've loved. I quit my job. I dealt with like acne physically, mentally, emotionally. It was a really bad year. And honestly, I'm a very optimistic person and I believe that everything happens for a reason. But at this point, I'm like, what more do I need to learn? You know what I mean? I don't even give a fuck anymore. Can I just like be happy for once? For real? I've dealt with too many things all at the same time and it's just been really hard. I mean, what more do I need to learn? I don't get it. Like, what is it that I'm missing out?
I like your eyes, you look away when you pretend not to care. I like the dimples on the corners of the smile when you wear. I love you more than the world, you know, but don't be scared. 'Cause I'm falling deeper, baby, prepare. I like your shirt, I like your fingers, love the way that you smell. To be your favorite jacket, just so I could always be near. I love you for so long.